Welcome back, Ohana. Today, it's all about Universal's endless summer resort, Surfside Inn and Suites. Is it a budget paradise or a budget bummer? Well, stick around as we spill the beans. And hey, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit subscribe and come along with us on our travel journeys and become part of our Ohana. Now, let's have a great big beautiful day and see what's in store. Today, we're continuing our Universal Orlando journey by staying at our very first Universal Orlando Resort Hotel, Universal's endless summer resort, Surfside Inn and Suites. It's considered one of their value hotels, and we're going to take a look at it, give you a resort and room tour, and really tell you if it was really worth the cost. Let's go and find out. So as you pull into the Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites, you're gonna see this beautiful set of double towers here, Tower 1 and Tower 2, with this nice, really surf-looking backdrop. I really enjoy this design. It actually looks really cool, very modern looking. But if you're parking here yourself, there's gonna be a parking garage to the right. It is $17 a day plus tax for standard self-parking. Not sure about valet, but it's not a bad cost considering. So once you come out of the parking garage and head towards the main building, you're gonna see a sign here for Resort Shuttle and Lobby. So if you go through past the Port Cochere, you're gonna have, of course, the resort lobby through the double doors that are over there at the Port Cochere. But past this Tower 1 is what they call it. And to the right is gonna be your Universal Orlando Resort Shuttles. So that's gonna take you to Volcano Bay as well as Universal City Walk, which will, of course, give you passage into Universal's Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida. But let's go on in to the hotel and see what else there is to find. Of course, here at the Port Cochere, you're gonna have a drop-off and pickup lane as well as a through lane and bus lane. I don't see any type of bell services outside. It's probably indoors, but let's go and see what else there is. As we enter the Surfside Inn and Suites at Universal Orlando, you're gonna see the beautiful tree out here because it is still the holiday season. Once you go in, you're gonna see the nice sign here for express checkout, but we're not doing that because we want to check in. So this is the beautiful check-in area here. It looks like waves with some surfboards, really cool design. To the left, you're gonna have Tower 1, which is of course close to where the transportation is, and there's gonna be a Universal Studios store there as well, which we'll go to in a minute. And then to the left here of the entrance, you're gonna have an Avis rent-a-car booth. Now if we go all the way around, further down you're gonna get a Starbucks, which we're gonna check out later. We have some things over here to the right, which you'll also see. And you can also get tickets at the ticket desk to the right. Further down that way, you're gonna have Tower 2, as well as the parking garage. And then behind Starbucks is gonna be the Beach Break Café, which is their quick service location. And that's gonna take up most of that back area. Behind the tree, again, the beautiful tree here, you're gonna have the pool, which we'll take a look at here as well. Right across from the check-in desk and near the tree, you're gonna have the Surfside surfboards that are set up, and they have a little bit of the gingerbread competition it looks like they had here. And in first place is this wonderful display of gingerbread. Now, if you wanna see a life-size gingerbread house, check out that link in the upper right-hand corner as well as in the description for our visit to the Grand Floridian and trying some of the treats from that gingerbread house. But let's look at this one. I actually like this one. It's kind of cool how they have the Endless Summer logo there. And this looks like the second place winner. And then the third place winner. You have Santa here on the beach. Sorry guys, this year Santa's on vacation at the Surfside Hotel. And then there's another one here. There's this one. So which one of these do you like? Let us know in the comments. The Grinch. I like that one. But I think that very first one was my favorite. So here again is the ticket desk over to the right of the entrance once you're coming in. But apparently to the left of that, there's a will call kiosk where it looks like if you have tickets that you've already purchased and you can do will call, you can actually swipe your credit card and pick it up here. But of course, to the left, you got Starbucks, which I'm not gonna tell you about Starbucks. I'm sure you all know what that is, but there is one here in the lobby of the Surfside Inn and Suites. If we go past the Starbucks, further towards the back of the lobby area, of course, you're gonna have the Beach Break Café, which is the quick service location, and there it is to the left. Let's go on in. Over here in this first corner, you're gonna have, it looks like a little shop. You have a cool zone. It's gonna have your selection of ice cream and desserts. And then it really just looks like gonna be all your sweet treats here and your salty treats. You're gonna have some, looks like a grab and go selection here of Pop-Tarts and some sort of a Tuscan country wheat bread. It looks like, yeah, it just looks like straight bread. There's a grab and go menu there, what you've got. And then more snacks they have in this corner. Many different things you want during your stay. And then they even have resort refillable mugs here at the Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites. We'll take a look at those in just a minute, but got a selection of your Frito-Lays selection and Pringles, and even your portable cereals too. And they even have bottled water. In the grab and go cooler here, they have a selection of fruit. You have oranges and bananas down there. And of course, you've got some beers down the line, some wine, of course. You want that for your vacation. Then your selection of Coca-Cola products and juices, Red Bull, teas, milk, and the like, and even the kids' snacks and drinks. So here on the breakfast menu, it looks like you've got options for cheese and grapes, yogurt parfaits, croissants. It looks like they have some lunch options there too. It looks like more like a grab and go, and then of course you have oatmeal and grits on the right-hand side. Here's your selective sandwiches, from the ham and cheddar to Italian to roasted turkey, your parfait, and then I believe this is where you're gonna have your grits and oatmeal, which looks like you have to have someone help you with those. And then there's the chicken and waffle station here, where you're gonna have your selection of fresh made waffles, chicken and biscuits, and a chicken waffle sandwich. And then another option here, you've got a breakfast lombard, which is sausage gravy, bacon, scrambled eggs, mozzarella cheese, and cheddar cheese, and a breakfast quesadilla. And then you even have options for a country breakfast with your scrambled eggs, biscuits, and gravy, and an all-American breakfast, which is gonna have your scrambled eggs, sausage, bacon, breakfast potatoes, and biscuit. And you even have some pancake options, whether it's jumbo buttermilk pancakes, chocolate chip pancakes, blueberry pancakes, seasonal pancakes, which looks like with powdered sugar and bacon, and challah bread French toast. Of course, looks like bacon comes with all of those pancake or bread options. And then in this corner over here, you've got your sandwiches. It looks like you have your Surfwich, which is a Canadian bacon, fried egg, American cheese, and hash brown sandwich, or maybe just hash browns on the side, a fried egg BLT, steak and egg sandwich, huevos rancheros, and classic eggs Benedict as well. They even have some scramble bowls here at the Beach Break Cafe. You've got a meat lover scramble, Baja scramble bowl, as well as a burrito, a veggie scramble bowl, and then a build your own scramble. And then lastly, there's some more grab and go options there between donuts, bagels, muffins, croissants, and then some fresh juices. We've got some cinnamon rolls, you got croissants, donuts, and then you've got some fresh fruit and freshly squeezed juices. Over here by the checkout area, you're gonna actually have your endless refill mugs, which they actually charge by the day. So if it's a 1 day, it's $12.50, 3 days, $18, 7 days, $22, and then the length of stay is a $25 mug. So longer you stay, the better the price. Once you go out into the dining room area, you can see the theming here. Again, sticking to that beach theme, the surf theme. You've got your Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, of course with your selection there of different beverages. But take a look at the seating and decor. There's quite a bit of seating here, not too bad. And then you've got all of the surf and beach theme. Very cool, even little videos there showing some surfers. So Lorelai got the kids pancake, which actually came with a side. So instead of bacon, she's doing bananas, and it comes with an apple juice, which she's got right there. Anthony has got his breakfast quesadilla there he's digging into. I think he's enjoying that, isn't he? Yep, yeah. I think it faces enough there. And then Christy and I are sharing this meat lover scramble. We actually added some mushrooms and spinach to it. And then these potatoes are really good, and it looks like Christy's, yeah, she's enjoying that as well. I already had a bite, and I have to tell you, this is actually a pretty hearty sized breakfast and a good amount for what you get here at the Beach Break Cafe. Now we're back out in the lobby, past the Christmas tree and the front desk, and outside of the Beach Break Cafe, and we go to the right. There's gonna be the exit way or entryway to the pool, whichever you prefer, how you wish to see it. Let's go take a look. Now let's take a look at the pool. Open 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it is a secured access pool. So I'm just gonna shut this to show you. It's locked, so use your key card to get in and it unlocks it. Let's go on in. Taking a look here, has a 0-degree entry and nice little fountains here on this pool that looks like a surfboard from one end and then looks like a fish from the other. There's some lifeguards here and then take a look. There's tower number 1 of the Surfside Inn and Suites, and then the main lobby area, and then tower number 2. So sitting right in between the towers. And then there's the sandbar. We're gonna head there in just a second, but before we do that, you've got some nice loungers here with umbrellas. There's tables all around the pool deck. You have a towel return area. You can pick up towels there, so you don't need to bring them from the room. And now let's head over to the sandbar. And here's the sandbar, and as we go across, you can see some almost looks like surfboards across the top. Not quite open yet, but they do have some things on draft, as well as looks like a pina colada machine and a strawberry daiquiri machine for your quick mixed drinks. But let's see what they have on their menu. So it looks like you can actually get cocktails in a souvenir glass for $15.50 and refills for $12.50. Not a bad idea. Of course, it looks like those prices just went up, so you know that pricing might have changed. But you've got, look at the names here. You got the Surf Rider, the Surge, Mach 5, the Flyer, the Blast, Endless Summer Lemonade, Disco H2O, the Storm, Brainwash, 28N81. Oh, 28 North, 81 West. So coordinates. The Bubble Top 24 and Frozen Surf and 32 degrees in below. As far as what's on tap, they have Bud Light, some Samuel Adams Seasonal Winter Lager now, the Mango Cart Wheat Ale, Golden Road Brewing, from Golden Road Brewing, Michelob Ultra, Juicy Haze IPA, it looks like a Yingling Lager, another Tactical, and then a Modelo Especial. And then here's a view from the other end of the pool. Got some beach balls in there as well. It looks like they may offer for you. But here is the pool at Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites. We're back inside, and again, here's the check-in area after coming from the pool area. But we're gonna head to the Universal Studios store. So inside the Universal Studios store here at the Surfside Inn and Suites, of course, you're gonna have a selection of sunglasses for the hot summer days here in Florida. But what's really cool is their themed merchandise here, your Endless Summer Resort shirts, you even got tumblers and mugs. And then of course, you're gonna have your typical Universal themed merchandise from Spider-Man to Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Of course, you've got the Captain America stuff here that Universal has. But back over here, you're gonna have more Endless Summer merchandise. It looks like some towels, some coasters, just a generic Universal Studios hat. Then again, another look at those tumblers and mug. And there's a cool little photo frame there for those who wanna have that. They also have some generic merchandise here for your stay, including your goggles and flip-flops and sandals. And again, much more beachwear that they have here. Gonna have some of your Dr. Seuss merchandise, as well as some Betty Boop from your comic area. Now, if you want to see our first visit at Universal, where we took the kids for their very first time, take a look at that link in the upper right-hand corner as well as in the description. It was a lot of fun, and they really enjoyed their first visit. But we did take a look at some of these attractions, like the Jurassic Park water ride. And then you've got Thing 1, Thing 2, you got Shrek and E.T. Phone Home. Up and then around this side, you've got some Simpsons plushies, Iron Man, Deadpool, Thor, Wolverine it looks like, and Black Panther. And then of course, unsurprisingly, they have a nice big Harry Potter section here, from different patches and pop sockets representing the franchise to jerseys of the different houses, it looks like. Oh yeah, you have your Gryffindor, your Slytherin, you've got your Ravenclaw, and I'm sure your Hufflepuff there as well. And then you've got a nice hoodie, really cool hoodie there. The pajamas. You got the unicorn. And it's Harry's owl. You got the phoenix. I really like those. I love that phoenix. I want the phoenix. Dumbledore's phoenix. You got some robes and even some mugs here. It wouldn't be a Harry Potter store without a selection of wands, of course. You have a selection of those, and then more Harry Potter and Hogwarts merchandise. even ornaments for your Christmas or holiday tree at home, or just because. They even have the 9 3/4 station platform shirt, some more Harry Potter stuff, including looks like a playing card deck. Even got their version of almost like a Loungefly, but that's more the Universal themed. Universal Studios there. You got some, looks like sweatpants or joggers, and then some more sweatshirts, hoodies, tumblers, and just generic, general Universal Orlando merchandise. And of course, if you forgot some things from home, you have your sundries here. You've got your bath necessities, even your sunblock for the hot Florida sun when it is warm and hot, and your medicines if you need them as well, whether it's the bigger size or even the portable, smaller size they have. And then close by the register, they have a selection of pins and other different items for your stay, even some lanyards with the pouches for your pass holders or those who wish to have one for their tickets. So when we arrived, our room was actually already ready to go. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that now. It is just one of their standard room accommodations here, which is gonna have the 2 queen beds. It's not one of their suites. We're gonna take a look at those in another video. But let's go ahead and go to our room 1318. So we're back outside of that Universal Studios store, and if we actually go down this hallway in Tower 1, we're gonna head to our room, which is in Tower 1 on the 3rd level. So that's the hallway we just came down from the store, and if you go to the left, you're gonna have transportation out to the buses, and on the way to the right, you're gonna have an exit way to the pool and the sandbar area. But here's the elevator bank that's gonna take us to the 3rd floor. Now, there are actual 2 aisleways on each side of the store to get to your rooms up on the upper floors, but we picked the one that's gonna be closest to the pool because we're gonna show you the view from the top. Now we're on the 3rd floor and we're gonna take a look at this awesome picture of a wave or this nice painting or artwork there. But if you look to the right, you're gonna see a nice wide upper view of that pool. Of course, now you can see here, it looks like a surfboard. Some will say it looks like a fish from the side, which you can go either way, but there's the sandbar across the way and the beautiful pool that they have here at the Surfside Inn and Suites. Before we head up to the room, I did want to show you something I thought was really cool about this hotel. Check out the room keys here for the Surfside Inn and Suites. They have customized room keys that's going to have your check-in and check-out dates on it and your name, but these are nice souvenirs you get to keep. Mine has a Fast and Furious attraction on it. Christie's has Volcano Bay on it. Anthony's has E.T., the E.T. Adventure on it, and Lorelei's has Seuss Landing on it, Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat. Also a note about the Endless Summer Resort. If you're staying less than 7 nights, they offer light housekeeping daily, which includes making beds, new towels, and emptying the trash and replacing amenities if needed. And then high tide is if staying more than 7 nights, they give full service housekeeping on that 7th day. And then really cool picture or display of the map they gave us at check-in as well. It shows you where the lobby is, resort shuttle, ride sharing pickup, and parking garage. So of course, here's the entrance to the lobby for the Port Cochere. This is gonna be Tower 2. This is gonna be Tower 1, which is where we're staying. B here is gonna be where the resort shuttles pick up at. C is the ride sharing, which is always gonna be on this side as well. Then we parked here in the parking garage, which is gonna be marked as D. International Drive is on one side of the towers, and then Universal Boulevard is on the other side of the Surfside Inn and Suites. So now, let's go take a look at our room at the Universal's Endless Summer Resort, Surfside Inn and Suites. Our room for this stay here is 1318 on the 3rd floor of Tower 1. I'm gonna take my Fast and Furious key, unlock the door, and head on in. Stepping on in, to the right is gonna be your bathroom, and you just got a single vanity there with a hair dryer. Very cool beachy coloring. You've got your towels, and of course your toilet, and then a oval looking type of shower, I think. Let's go ahead and open it up. It does slide open. Very cool. There's your drying line for your swimsuit, and there's your shower, and then they have their basic amenities there for that. So you have a stand-up shower in this room, and then there's your temperature. It's interesting how the knob here is actually opposite the shower there. Very different setup. As we go out of the bathroom area, you're gonna have this kind of curtain that's gonna cover up your closet, where you're gonna have your hangers, your ironing board, your iron, an extra pillow up top, and then your luggage rack, and then your safe in the back. Inside this room, got Anthony chilling out on these, looks like 2 queen size beds. Low light over there. Got a nice little, looks like a chest, but I don't think that opens up. Your remote and alarm clock, but cool Surfside theming, of course, reminiscent of the theming here at the hotel. Your window outside, we'll take a look at in a second. Chrissy's sitting on a nice little chair. And then you've got your TV here. Eat, sleep, and surf. You got a little Cuisinart coffee maker. And then underneath, you've got your fridge for any goodies that you want to have. It's a pretty decent sized fridge. You can store any beverages and snacks, and then your little drawers for storing any clothes. And then a little ottoman there. Actually, that could probably be used as a desk seat. You can pull it out, sit down, and work on something in front of the TV if you needed to. And then your trash can. And then, of course, you've got your telephone. Got your information there, kind of an old school telephone. The only type of food they have here in room is pizza, which they do from 4 p.m. to midnight. And then just a rundown of different other amenities and information here at the hotel. One thing that Christy just pointed out is that if you look underneath the beds, you see that the sides are actually blocked off, but right underneath in the front, there's actually places where you can stick your luggage. Plenty of room, but it hides away tucked underneath. Also just wanted to highlight something on the bed here too. Take out the little lantern above the beds. Those are pretty cool. But now, if you want to look outside, we've got this 3rd level view of the road, and I believe that's the Dockside Inn, which is the sister hotel to the Surfside Inn, which we may stay at in the future. And there's some parking spots there, and then Universal is going to be over that way, which is actually, not too far down. Now that we've seen the room, I do want to go over a few things that we didn't really get to see. One of those was the pool. I know we got to see the pool area, but we never got to really get in because the weather is not really suitable for that today. It's kind of in the mid-50s. Yes, I'm from Florida. It's not pool weather. I know from those up north, you may enjoy it. But for me, we're gonna stay out. I know it's kind of heated as well, which we'll cover in another video because they do have 2-bedroom suites here at this Surfside Inn and Suites. We'll definitely be back to take a look at those for you, and then at that point, hopefully we'll go in the pool and give you our take on that. Generally speaking, the accommodations were very nice. It is very basic. Of course, you just got the beds, the bathroom, and stuff like that. The bed was very comfortable when we slept last night. It's a nice thick pillow top, so we really did enjoy that. The room when we entered in for the tour, as well as when we got in and checked in, it smelled very, very clean, which is always a good thing as well. But I think the thing I like the most about this hotel was the fact that it's so close to transportation to the parks. Outside of Tower 1, which is where we're staying, there's literally a exit to go right to the bus transportation, or you could just step right outside the lobby and make a right turn around the tower and get to the transportation. Super easy to get to, super quick. Barely knew what was going on, that was actually there at the parks before we knew it. So very nice transportation there. Plus, all the rooms here have indoor corridors, which is great because of Florida weather. Whether it's a cool weekend like it is now in the mid-50s, not too bad, very reasonable, but mainly during the hot summers when it's humid and rainy, those indoor corridors are nice because you don't have to walk into the elements. So if you want to have a hotel stay, you just want to stay here, you can step outside your room, walk down the hall, go down the elevator, and go to the Starbucks, the Beach Break Cafe, head over to the pool. It's very easy to get to and from every location here within the hotel. Very compact and consolidated. They built up vertically as opposed to, out, and they used a lot of the space very wisely here at the Surfside Inn and Suites. As Florida residents, paid a really good rate for the room, $125 per night after tax. Of course, it doesn't include the $17 per night for the parking, which is like $18 and change, but for what's about $145 a night, you really can't beat that price for a hotel, especially by the theme parks. And also, the regular pricing for non-Florida residents was not even that much more, maybe $150, $175 a night. So it's still very reasonably priced compared to some other theme park hotels. So for us, is it worth it? Absolutely. We will definitely be back again, not just to show you that 2-bedroom suite, but because we enjoyed the accommodation, we enjoyed what they had here to offer. But before you make a decision on whether you think you liked it or not, or you think it's worth your time and your value, which we do want you to let us know in the comments, let's go ahead and take a look at their lunch and dinner offerings. That way you have a full view of what they offer at the Beach Break Cafe and see what you think. We're back here at the Beach Break Cafe for the lunch and dinner selections, and you can see you have build your own salads for 65 cents an ounce, or you can have some of your favorites like a California Cobb and chicken Caesar, cheese and grapes chicken salad sandwich and such. And then you even have other sandwiches up top that come with a side of chips. Then we have some entrees here, including huli huli chicken, roasted citrus chicken, and simply grilled snapper. Of course, some side and kids menu items. And it looks like some of this is already prepared here from different sandwiches, like an Italian sandwich, ham and cheese, chicken salad sandwich, and roasted turkey sandwich. And a side of looks like kettle chips or house-made chips. Then we are now here at the pizza station, where you can get your choice of kids cheese pizza, kids pepperoni pizza, some chicken wings, or you can get cheese and pepperoni adult pizzas, vegetarian pizza, barbecue chicken pizza, and meat lovers pizza. You can get some breadsticks on the side. They even have mojo pork tacos with 2 sides. It looks like it's a special option they have. And then again, some of your evening selections, as we mentioned earlier. Of course, ask the team member for assistance on those. Then here in the burgers and sandwiches section, we've got different burgers, chicken tenders, classic cheeseburger. You can get a Beyond Banh Mi burger, an all-day burger which has fried egg and bacon on it, which just sounds really good. And then some sandwiches. You've got a snapper sandwich, French dip sandwich, and then also quesadilla options there between veggie, chicken, and steak, and then even a Southwest vegan burger. And the last of the entrees, you've got your pasta station, where you can get pasta bolognese, shrimp pesto, chicken alfredo, or build your own pasta. Comes with breadsticks on each of those. And then lastly, you have desserts between Oreo brownies, peanut butter brownie, rock slide brownie, strawberry cupcake, vanilla cupcake, and chocolate cupcake. You can also get a selection of juices between fresh local orange juice, strawberry banana juice, grapefruit juice, seasonal lemonade, fresh local lemonade, and a fruit cup. You can see some of those items here. Looks like they even have cinnamon rolls here. Then you've got your Oreo brownies prepackaged, peanut butter brownies, rock slide brownies, and the other items as I mentioned. Then your selection of fresh fruits, and then your juices over there between grapefruit juice, orange juice, lemonade, and a strawberry banana juice. Thank you for exploring Universal's Endless Summer Surfside Inn and Suites with us. If you found this video educational, entertaining, or helpful, make sure you click on that thumbs up and like this video, share this with your family and friends, and subscribe to the channel, plus ring that bell for any future updates on our adventures. Until then, I hope you have a great, big, beautiful day, and safe travels, Ohana.